quietly settling down into the late evening hours, between the fading lights, resting by the window. Warmth lingers in my hands as the coffee scent drifts in, and the words I never said finally begin to soften. All the hurried moments, I place them on the table, breathing slowly in and out as the music wraps around me. On those gentle piano keys, the night begins to sway. No one else can hear it, but I quietly smile. Let me stay right here, even if time slows down, just like a drifting jazz tune. It's okay to move gently. All the feelings I held back quietly flow through me, and in this single warm sip, my day begins to melt. Footsteps fade outside into the distant night, and somewhere inside my heart, old memories come alive. Days I carried silently, with words I couldn't speak. Now I place them on the music and slowly let them breathe. Every tear I couldn't cry, every smile I tried to hide, here they're safe for a while. The night is holding me under these softened lights. If I simply stay and breathe, even if no one hears me, I know that I'm enough. Let me stay right here and drift a little more, like a fading jazz refrain, gentle to the end. Every piece of my long day wraps around me once again, and with this quiet final sip, the night carries me away. One more breath, one more sip, let the music linger softly. The night sits quiet beside me, like a friend who doesn't speak, just listening to my breathing as the hours stretch and sink. The window glows in gentle gold, the world outside asleep, and here within this little room, my thoughts grow soft and deep. The music moves so carefully, like footsteps on the floor, and every note reminds my heart it doesn't need to run anymore. So I let the silence hold me like a blanket made of light, setting down the weight I carried through the daylight and the fight. No resolutions, nothing I must be, just the night sitting quiet beside me. The coffee cools between my hands, but the warmth is still inside, lingering like memories I no longer have to hide. The pages rest beneath my thumb. I'm not reading, just aware of every little fragile breath that keeps me grounded here. Maybe I don't need to chase the answers I can't find. Maybe all I really need is a moment left behind. So I let the silence hold me, and I stopped trying to explain every flaw and faded scar. No longer needs a name, no expectation, nothing I must see, just the night sitting quiet beside me. If tomorrow brings its noise again, I'll carry what I've learned, that peace can live in smaller things, in corners softly turned. And even when the world grows loud and shadows start to climb, I'll remember there was once a room where my heart matched the time. So I let the silence hold me in this tender breath-warm space where I'm allowed to rest a while without keeping up the pace. No hurry in my body, no storm inside of me, just the night sitting quiet beside me. The music fades like falling light, and gently I remain a little more myself than before, a little less in pain. Slowly finds my room through curtains made of golden light. A quiet song inside my chest begins to wake and breathe in time. The steam is rising from my cup like gentle clouds above my hands, and every breath I take reminds me I am still here, I still can stand. Rushing trains, no crowded streets, no echoes pulling me away. Just this little world of warmth where my heart is allowed to stay. So I'm quietly breathing in the morning light, letting every moment hold me soft and kind. Nothing to prove, nothing to fight. I'm quietly breathing in the morning light. The pages whisper Their stories drifting through the air, like memories that never left, but waited patiently right there. The music hums along with me, a gentle rhythm in my bones. And for the first time in a while, I don't feel quite so alone. The world can wait outside my door, it always finds its way to me. But here inside this fragile piece, I'm finally learning how to be. So I'm quietly breathing in light, letting every moment wrap around my life. I don't need answers, I don't need signs, I'm quietly breathing in the morning light. Maybe healing isn't loud, maybe hope is small and slow, maybe peace arrives in pieces only quiet hearts can know. And as the steam begins to fade, I hold this feeling like a prayer. The world will start again soon, but for now I'm still here. So I'm quietly breathing in the morning light, keeping this warm, safe inside my mind. Whatever comes, I'll be alright, 'cause I was quietly breathing in the morning light. The day begins to open wide, and softly I let it in, with one last sip and one deep breath. I'm ready to begin again. There's a quiet in the morning that settles softly on my skin, while the sunlight paints the edges of the little world I'm in. The coffee warms my fingertips like someone holding on to me. And in this silent, gentle room, I finally learned to breathe. The pages hum a sleepy tune, the music paints the air, and every sound feels soft to hear, like it was always meant to care. So I hold this warm cup between my hands, anchored to the moment, right where I stand. No yesterday, future plans, just a warm cup between my hands. The outside world keeps turning with all its noise and rushing days, but hear the ticking of the clock just slowly melts away. The window glows an amber light, like evening dreaming into dawn. And every breath I take reminds me I'm allowed to carry on. The melodies I whisper whisper thin like threads that tie me here to something kind and fragile, quiet, close and near. So I hold this warm cup between my hands, resting in the stillness no one else can understand. No heavy words, no big demands, just a warm cup between my hands. Maybe healing doesn't shout, maybe peace is slow and small, maybe all the love we lose never really leaves at all. It lingers in the morning steam, in gentle light and fading skies, in moments soft enough to fill our tired eyes. So I hold this warm cup between my hands, keeping all this quiet like a promise I withstand. Whatever comes, I'll make my stand, with a warm cup between my hands. The day begins to open wide, and softly I let it in, with one last breath and one small smile. I'm ready to begin again. The day was filled with little things, the words I kept, the thoughts I bring, footsteps fading down the street where busy hearts and shadows meet. Now the sunlight curls away, leaving gold across the floor, and in this softly breathing room I don't need anything more. A gentle song drifts through the air, like someone whispering, you're here. You made it through another day. You did enough, my dear. Slowly the day grows quiet. I set my worries down like coats hung by the doorway when you finally come around. No rush, no noise, no riot, just a peaceful amber light. Slowly the day grows quiet and my heart feels soft tonight. The coffee warms my tired hands, steam rising like a tender sigh. Every breath a little softer, every thought just passing by. I trace the words across the page, reach, not to chase them, only stay. Just letting stillness hold my shoulders as the noise drifts far away. Maybe calm was always here, waiting somewhere deep inside, only needing space to grow, only needing time. Slowly the day grows quiet and I gather all the light from every small and gentle thing that carried me tonight. No rush, no noise, no riot, just the warmth of being still. Slowly the day grows quiet and the world feels kind and real. Every dream I left undone can wait until tomorrow's sun. Every weight I couldn't lift can rest here for a while. If all I did was make it through, still breathing, still alive, then maybe that is more than enough, more than I like. Slowly the day grows quiet like a song that fades to rest, and in this hush I finally hear the calm inside my chest. No rush, no noise, no riot, just a warm and fading light. Slowly the day grows quiet and my heart is safe tonight. The music holds the evening close, and softly it remains a quiet place to leave my thoughts, a gentle place to stay. There's a corner of the evening where the daylight slowly fades and the room begins to shimmer in the color twilight makes. I sit beside the window frame with a warm cup in my hands and let the silence wrap around like a soft and gentle band. The melody is breathing slow, a tender thread of light, and every note is leading me a little deeper into night. Here where the quiet lingers, I let my heart unwind, laying down the weight I kept at the edges of my mind. To defend. Here where the quiet lingers, I come back to myself again. The clock is moving carefully, one small second at a time, and every distant sound outside just melts into the sky. The coffee steam drifts softly up like breath I didn't know I had, and for a moment I remember this world is not so bad. The music hums beneath the light night as shadows lean and sway, and something in my chest lets go of all I couldn't say. Here where the quiet lingers, the night feels warm and kind, and all the things I couldn't hold fall gently from my mind. No storms, no heavy rivers, no battles left to win. Here where the quiet lingers, I learned to breathe again. This is not a miracle, not a sudden burst of light. Maybe it's a small soft room that waits for us at night. And every time the world grows sharp and every sound feels loud, I know this place will call me back and let me lay it down. Where the quiet lingers, I'll leave a little space for every fragile memory and every gentle trace. No rush, no bitter whispers, no need to pretend. Here where the quiet lingers, I come back to myself again. Sighs in amber glow, and softly it remains a quiet room inside my heart where I can stay. Carry all this quiet in the corners of my chest, little echoes from the days I never fully said. They linger like the fading light that gathers on the floor and gently sit beside my heart the way they did before. The music moves in gentle lines like threads that pull me through, and every note is soft enough to let my sadness bloom. So I hold all the quiet I carry, not pushing it away, not asking it to leave me, just letting it stay. And slowly, in the stillness of this room, all the quiet I carry learns how to breathe too. The coffee cools beside my hand, its steam a fading trace, like words I almost learned to speak but never found the space. The window hums in amber tones, the night a gentle sea, and every fragile memory sits carefully with me. Maybe healing isn't losing all the things that made me ache. Maybe it's the way I learned to give them room to stay. as the music drifts me through. All the quiet I carry learns how to breathe too. If tomorrow feels too heavy and the noise begins again, I'll remember there was once a place where my heart could mend. And even if the world forgets the softer parts of me, I'll know there's quiet deep inside that waits patiently. So I hold all the quiet I carry without asking it to change. I let it find its rhythm, its tender, fragile name, and gently in this warm and peaceful room, all the quiet